Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 2! Last time, we were searching Seldik for our friends. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any clues yet, but a kid was really pushy about having us buy a paper, so honestly, I'm expecting that there's a clue in here. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see. Alliance forces keep winning. Alliances work to eliminate rebellious elements all over the country is proceeding smoothly. Very smoothly, in fact, with the latest official announcement reporting that 60% of the country is now under their control. One victory after another, I went to interview some of the soldiers on the ground in the Western Front about the ongoing battles. Standing in their base, it was easy to feel overwhelmed by the sight of countless soldats and the state-of-the-art military airships lined up. I'd heard much about how superior the Noble Alliance forces were to the rebels in terms of the quality and amount of weaponry and vehicles they have, but seeing them all in person, I finally understood that all I'd heard was completely true. The commanding officer I spoke to had inspiring words about the war itself as well. The armored divisions of the former Imperial Army may have been elite, but they no longer have a good cause to fight for. Now they're simply a disorganized rabble. Furthermore, the beloved General Aurelia Lagoon? I don't know. And Brigadier General Wallace Bardis are both heroically fighting on the front lines with their armies at their side. Needless to say, morale is astonishingly high. We, however, do have a good cause to fight for. And because of that, the commanding officer continued, there is absolutely no chance we will be defeated. Predictions for the future. The Alliance forces seems to have every intention of following through on their mission to wipe out the rebels. With most of their numbers already defeated, the former Imperial Army soldiers remaining have spread throughout the land and in many areas are working with other rebels to worsen public order. I think I speak for everyone in saying that the complete elimination of such soldiers can't come soon enough. Society. Former Governor Regnitz formally arrested. The former Imperial Governor of Heimdall, Karl Regnitz, has already been apprehended on suspicion of treason, but he has now been arrested as a result of increasing evidence proving his guilt. His arrest means that now over 40 members of the Imperial government have been placed under arrest on charges of treason. Even the person leading the investigation was unable to hide his surprise at just how many rebels had been participating in government affairs unnoticed all this time, with more and more members of the reformist faction being found to be guilty of similar charges. We wouldn't be surprised if he had plenty more to arrest in the days to come. Incident: beware deception and demonstrations. The Army's press office has words of caution in light of the alarming number of demonstrations and false reports spreading across the Empire of late. In their latest statement, they warned supporting the former Imperial Army or sympathizing with their actions both constitute as treason. Best thing to do for now is ignore such degenerates. We sincerely trust that all of our readers will take heed of this advice and not pay attention to groundless rumors. Information: train and air travel update. Rail and air travel have gradually begun to resume as a result of the Noble Alliance's actions. However, the number of trains and airships in operation remain limited, and major inspections are being conducted at key stations in the interest of security. Passengers wishing to travel should expect delays. There is always the possibility that public transport will be halted again, depending on future developments. Citizens who have peerages will have priority when purchasing tickets, allowing them to travel more easily. Where certain members of the nobility will enjoy making use of this well-deserved service. Okay, nothing. Even Machias' dad has been arrested. So all of a sudden, the Imperial Army and all the high-ranking reformists are traitors, huh? The Imperial Chronicle is not even trying to be impartial these days. It's safe to assume the Alliance has complete control over it. Most likely. It looks like the Alliance is so sure of their victory, they're getting things ready for when the war is over. That's how to do it if you want things to go your way. They're a cunning bunch. Huh? There's something stuck on the last page. Ah, here it is. Huh, you're right. A piece of paper? Oh, is this a map? It looks that way. It's of the Eastern Highway. But what's with all the random numbers and symbols on it? There's more stuff written on the back, too. The one who takes the queen holds the key to the king. Is this some sort of code? It's gotta be. Please tell me this isn't from who I think it is. It does resemble Phantom Thief B's usual weirdness. Except nothing's been stolen this time, so I doubt it's him. Huh. Actually, the symbols in the layout of this map reminds me of chess. What do you think, Toval? Chess? Maybe. It does look like a chessboard. But wait, that must mean... Let's assume that these colored letters each represent a different chess piece, in which case the white Q must represent the queen. Then there's the black B and P representing the bishop and pawn. Don't look at me. I don't know anything about the games you people play. All you need to know is that he's onto something. Assuming your theory's right, then solving the message written on the other side shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, hopefully. You want to head to the highway? It's the best lead we've got. Okay. Obtained a hand-drawn map. Can I look at that again? Okay. So... should be the bishop. Yeah, because the bishop would actually be able to take the queen. So that's where we want to head. Yeah. Alright, that's not where we want to go. We want to go this way. Let's go.
Okay, let's get looking.
I've got the map handy if we need to look up anything.
Okay, so it's like this. Yeah, okay. I didn't even have to solve it. It was just on the map. It's just on the actual map. Boo.
Oh,
Watch out! This is a tough one. Let's move.
Tol was like, oh! Already in battle.
Sit.
Let's just throw out an Azure Flame Strike. Slash. We'll see if we need to throw out Toval's as well. I think we're fine. Yep, we're fine.
whew. That's that. Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
Silver earrings. Cool. Alright. Sorry, dog. Go away. Oh, there's... Wait, I can go in here? It's locked. We should focus on figuring out that map for now. Okay, so that's probably where we get... That's probably our goal. And the key is over here.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Fishing? Obtained old key. Here we go. Can't believe it. That message actually pointed us to a key. I figured this was the spot. Well, first off, the one who takes the queen referred to the bishop in position to take the queen. And the location of the bishop's symbol on the map corresponded to right here. Nice to see we're on the right track. The only question now is, where's the lock for this key? The note says it's the key to the king, but it doesn't mention where the king is. Hold on, there's another note in the chest. The king lurks within his fortress. Take him, and your path shall be clear. Well, the king lies within the fortress. Another name for a rook A rook looks like a tower or a fortress, and that rook is in the position of that windmill. So, yeah, more chess shenanigans, huh? It's not much different from the riddle we just solved. Yep, don't see why it would be. Our goal this time is to take the king. All we have to do is figure out which piece on the map can accomplish that. And once we do, it's checkmate for our mysterious friend. Time to get our heads in the game. I was overthinking that, because it's just the rook can take the king. Duh. Excuse me, Furby. Get out of my way. I don't feel like I need to go into the farmhouse. So, we're not going to do that. Safe to say this is where that message was pointing to. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be it. The blah 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 blah. It's locked. Let's try out that key we just found. Rean unlocked the door using the old key. Bingo. That was easy. I'm betting the one responsible for the riddles is inside. There's someone inside at any rate. I have my suspicion on who it is too. Ready to go in now? It's probably Machias. Hello?
There you are.
Hey!
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
I knew it.
My boy!
Machias!
My boy!
I knew you'd be able to solve my riddle. If anyone could, it's you.
What are you doing here?
You look well, Rean. Whoa, Rean! Take it easy there.
Is it just you, Machias? Where are the others?
I'm just so glad you're all right. When we parted that day, I honestly thought I would never get to see you again.
Come on, Rean. You haven't changed a bit. None of us had any intention of losing our lives in that battle. You knew that was true too, right? That's why you're here now, trying to find us.
Yup.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if you were trying to hug me or mow me down at first. But I couldn't be more happy to see you again. Thanks for never giving up on us.
I think the tearful reunion's gone on long enough now.
Yeah, it's kind of exposing the fact that Machias' glasses are clipping into Rean's ear.
Celine? Still a talking cat, I see.
Yes.
And I think I remember you. You're a bracer, if I recall correctly.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
right.
that's right. They've been helping me out for quite a while now.
Good memory. We never really talked much when we met on the Courageous, did we? Name's Toval. Toval Rondenor. Mind filling us in on what you've been up to all this time? We'll tell you about what's been happening on our end, too.
Right. Well, you of course know everything up until you flew off aboard Valimar last month. No sooner had you left did we receive some very unexpected help from none other than the Courageous. Oh, the Courageous, huh? Was Viscount Arseed on board? Yeah. We were dead set on fighting the Azure Knight, no matter what the consequences. If doing so meant our deaths, I think we were ready to accept that. But before we could even make that choice, we suddenly heard a booming voice from up above. It shouted, "Now is not your time to fall with honor in battle. Not when you have dreams left to fulfill. Flee and live to fight another day." It was the voice of none other than Viscount Arseed. That does sound like him. Yeah, that it does. We did hesitate at first, but then we resolved to take his advice and escape. Thanks to the Courageous drawing his attention, we were able to avoid being pursued by the Azure Knight. And splitting into 3 groups, we fled from Trista as fast as we could. Do you have any idea what happened to the Courageous after that? I'm afraid not. It flew off with the Knight in pursuit. I haven't seen or heard from it since. I hope everyone on board is all right. We're talking about the Radiant Blade Master. I'd be more worried for the Azure Knight. Probably. So, you escaped to Seldic? Essentially. I managed to escape with Fee and Elliot. Okay, so Fee. Alright, cool. Not sure how the others were split up, though. Really? They're here too? Well, they're out at the moment, but yes. The market manager in Seldic proposed we use this windmill as a hideout, so we've been staying here for the past month. It's been enough to help us look into a way to turn this country around, as well as try and find any information we could that would lead us to you. Well, you found me. Sounds like you three have been busy. Look who's talking. I can't imagine going through what you did, then seeing your sister and Princess Alphen taken from you like that. Know that none of us would hesitate for a second to help you rescue them. Thanks, Machias. I appreciate it. Hey, so you were the one who made up those riddles, right? Was the kid selling us the newspaper in on it? You're correct on both counts. We received a report from a reliable source in town that said someone resembling Reen had been spotted. I could have probably chosen a simpler method to get your attention, but what's done is done. Only you would make us run around solving a riddle using chess metaphors. You sure this isn't Phantom Thief B's influence rubbing off on you? Okay, less probably and more definitely should have chosen a simpler method. Regardless, I can hardly wait to tell Elliot and Fee that you're safe. Oh gosh, am I pronouncing it wrong? Is it Fee or... I can't remember. Is it Fee or Fi? Oh gosh. I really hope we get a voiced cutscene soon so I can remind myself. They'll be as overjoyed as I was once they find out. Do you know where they went? Yeah, they're out trying to find a way to head farther east along the border with Crossbell. We want to go to what remains of Garrelia Fortress. Really? Garrelia Fortress? Oh yeah, Margaret did say there were soldiers from the Imperial Army over in that area. Yeah, they're using the proving ground near where the fortress used to be as a base at the moment. Specifically, Lieutenant General Craig's division is stationed there. Oh. Okay. The 4th Armored Division? Well, you couldn't ask for a better last line of defense. You're trying to get in contact with them, right? Precisely. We believe that might help us find some way to turn things around. And while they're out, I'm staying here and providing backup while acting as a liaison. It shouldn't be long before they give their next periodic update. We can apprise them on the situation and arrange to meet when they do. Got it. I guess we'll have some free time until then. Do you know if there's anything more we can do around here? I'd hate to sit and do nothing. How about we head back to the town? I want to have a good look at the surrounding area and see if there's any info I can pick up. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's head to Seldic. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Machias, join the party! Rain and Machias can now use Overdrive when linked to one another. It feels like we're wasting valuable time by sitting here waiting for Elliot and Fee to get in contact with us. Agreed. Let's go see how things are in town. Okay, we can do that. Sure enough. I say that, but I think we're going to end the episode here, so... next time, we'll be heading to town to see what else we can find. I'm assuming that we're probably going to be introduced to side quests at this point, because that kind of feels like what they're hinting at. But we'll see. For now, that's it. So if you enjoyed anything in this episode, please let me know down in the comments below and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it. So,
Right.
See ya!